Funny thing is, I can't believe we are back here yet again with this same person. Boosie. Really? Really? We here again, dude? Welcome to the kitchen table. Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on. This is Kitchen Table Talk Live with Spillitboy TV. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As I was saying, I can't believe that we are actually here yet again with this same person, with this same rhetoric. Same rhetoric. If I had $1 for every time I heard Boosie fussing, cussing, carrying on, putting up a stink about the so-called LGBTQIA agenda, I could shop at the same stores that he did if I had $1 every time. If there's somebody that's pushing the agenda, I swear it's you, Boosie. You're the one pushing the agenda. You talk about the LGBTQIA much more than the LGBTQIA talk about you. I mean, let's just be serious. But let's just get into what actually went on. Well, we know that we're in the midst of some history making. We are, as a people, we're in the midst of some history making. And of course, everybody doesn't see, it is a good thing. Everybody's not happy with what's going on. We're talking about Color Purple. Color Purple's been re-released. Well, not actually re-released. Another adaptation of The Color Purple has been released on Christmas Day. It's already knocking down barriers, breaking records. Um, we got a few of the folks on the cast are already nominated for awards. Listen, it's good things. There's good and bad to be said. Hell, I did a review, a pretty long review where I had a lot of things to say about the movie itself, and where I stood with it, because naturally I've seen the original, and all of that. So I had some things that I wanted to say. So here we got Boosie, and it's no shock that Boosie has something to say, but exactly what is it that Boosie has to say? It was this. Let's take a look. Boosie bad. He says, I had to walk out this Color Purple movie, and two older couples walked out also, because I had my little girls with me, and it seemed like a rainbow love story. Good acting, but whoever wrote this script is pushing the narrative hard. As a parent, I will not let my little girl watch this film. Now, here's the thing. I don't have an issue with you getting up and walking out because you had your daughter with you, and she's a little girl. I don't even know how old this child is, but I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that because the movie topic is heavy. It is heavy. And yes, it is true. Yes, the story is basically like a rainbow love story. Yes, it is. But here's the thing. That's all parenting choices, right? So you made the choice as a parent not to figure out what The Color Purple was actually about. See, nobody sprung anything on you, Boosie. And here's a news flash. It wasn't a narrative being pushed by who wrote the script, because the people who wrote the script originally, Alice Walker, I don't know nothing about Alice Walker being no lesbian, sweetheart, at all. This came from the hands of what I believe is a heterosexual woman. So no, ain't nobody worded up the script and changed the narrative in the script to make it bring anybody over to the rainbow. The movie is as it was, as it's always been. So are you telling us that you didn't see the original movie, Boosie? Is that it? Because that's what this says to me. This says to me that as a parent, you didn't do your due diligence and figure out what it was that you were taking your daughter to see. Is that what actually happened, Boosie? Or, or was this one more opportunity for you to get at the LGBTQIA? Oh, see, I know you don't like this type of teaching. Was this one more time and one more opportunity for you to do your covert bashing and narrative spinning? Is that what happened, Boosie? Huh, Boo Boo? Because that's what I see it as. I've seen you, I've watched you, and it seems to me that you take every opportunity that is afforded to come at the LGBTQIA. Who hurt you, baby? Who hurt you? Hmm? What is it that really has you in such a funk about that rainbow? Is it too colorful for you? Does it brighten the room up too much for you? Because it's something real personal with you. You know, this whole thing about the children, that ain't nothing but a cover. That ain't nothing but a cover. You got your own little issues about that rainbow. Something about that rainbow, it does something to you. And I think you need to get some help. I think you need to seek what it is that really gets up underneath you the way that it does, because you're a little confused about everything as well. Because here's the thing, you got a problem about the woman on woman situation that's going on in the movie. Yet, don't you have songs where you actually talk about how you enjoy girls liking each other? Now, again, I'll give it to you about you not wanting to, it really is up to you as a parent when and how that information gets to your daughter. But again, as I said before, I believe this situation with the daughter is nothing but a deflection. This ain't really about your daughter at all. This ain't about your daughter. It's another chance for you to, dare I say, clout chase off of the LGBTQIA, because that's basically what you did. You always run, you always run down to the internet and you start with your Twitter fingers, which is truly the most feminine thing that I think that I actually see you do. It is the most feminine, and every time I see you down here with your Twitter fingers and you're just fussing and complaining and carrying on, it's very feminine, if you ask me, because the persona that you push forward is not the persona that you sit in. The persona that you sit in is the type of a man that wouldn't even be on social media. Men as hard as you claim to be, Boosie, they ain't on social media fussing, cussing, and typing. Sure ain't. You're clout chasing, and you continue to do it. And it made me go back, and I had to think about it. What was the real deal with you and Lil Nas X? For real, for real. Let's talk. We at the kitchen table. Let's talk. What was the real deal, Boost Boost, with you and Lil Nas X? See, I think it was more of a situation where you were angry because you actually threatened to put your hands on him. I believe you got mad because he was better at it than you. Oh, somebody, hold on, somebody. Because I think I'm on to something. See, we know Lil Nas X is talented. And you're talented at what it is that you do as well. But Lil Nas X had all eyes on him, didn't he? See, Lil Nas X got in the doors where you were there as a guest and an onlooker. He was there as the life of the party. And that bothered you. It bothered you so much till you started with your mouth and you started with your trolling and you started with your Twitter fingers and all of your flaky behavior. And you carried on for months. You carried on for months. Every time somebody would listen, there you was, screaming and yelling and hollering like a little old girl about the boy that dressed up like a little old girl. You was so in your feelings. Was it really about the rainbow? Or was it really about the fact that Little Nas X was a better troll than you? Because that's how I view you. I view you as an internet troll. And you troll all the time, but you troll very heavy on the LGBTQIA. And I think that you got jealous that Little Nas X was a bit better at trolling than you. See, Lil Nas X is one of our, if not the best internet troll that there is. And you weren't even running second. And I thought it, and I just wasn't saying anything. But now you ain't got on my nerves, and I'm just saying it. I think that it was always a jealousy thing. I think that this whole thing with you and this rainbow is literally a clout chase. I think it's a clout chase. I think you take every opportunity to jump on to something because you know that there is a crowd of people that will support the foolishness and the rhetoric that is homophobia. You know that crowd exists and you try to play to it. But this one right here, this is not going to work, Boosie. You're going to have to wait until the next opportunity. This opportunity is being shut down here and now because it's bullshit and it makes no sense. I hear you have a daughter that's actually on the rainbow. So what you up in the color purple fussing about lesbians for? Sweep around your own doorstep. Sweep around your own doorstep. You out in the street fussing about lesbians and you got one at home? Are you serious? What kind of mess is that? So if you got a family member, a close family member, you know what I mean? Come on. How do you think this foolishness that you're doing makes them feel? Don't care, do you? Because it's a clout chase. It's all about getting out here on the internet and us doing exactly what I'm doing right now, talking about boo-boo, right? Long as we talk about you getting your hair done, getting your nails done, getting more jewelry, getting all dressed up, and standing out there grinning and smiling. Mission accomplished. Everybody's talking about me, right? This is foolishness. This is foolishness. And stop putting these children into this mess. Your views are ridiculous, and it's just done got old. And it's real. The truth of the matter is, it's okay for you, Boosie, to be against gay and lesbianism. It's really okay for you to be against it. It's fine. Homophobia is okay. It's yours. Have it. Have at it. But this trolling, we sick of it. We're sick of it. It's sickening. It's just getting old. The play is old now. That's what my message is. Your message is bullshit. My message is that what you got as a message ain't really a message. It ain't nothing but you being angry because you are clout chasing and we ain't going. That's all. That's it. And that's all. Making songs about lesbians and how it turns you on, and now you jumping up walking out of movies. Man, if you don't get on out of here, if you don't get out of here, Boosie, with your too much jewelry and your makeup in your hairline, get your purse and go on about your business, Boosie. We are not interested, and we are sick of you clout chasing off of the rainbow. Knock it off, Boost. Knock it off. I've heard enough of it. That's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more on this. Child, color purple. And I refuse to believe that Boosie ain't never seen the color purple or don't know nothing about the color purple. I refuse. I don't, because I don't think you're an idiot. I really don't. I think you're ignorant, but I don't think you're an idiot. I think you know exactly what you were doing. But this time, we're calling you out on your shit. We ain't going. You clout chasing, and we ain't here for it. Good night, Boosie.
And feel like